welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've come on here. I really haven't felt like recording anything, doing hair, any of those things. So as you can see, I am back with knotless braids. Haven't had braids in many years. My husband and I were going on vacation and I wanted something that was low manipulation, something that I wouldn't have to bring a lot of hair products and all of that. So I felt like the best thing for me to do was to get braids. In this video, you will see several different styles that I've been wearing since I've had these knotless braids, and I've had them for maybe about a week and a half at this point, and I really like them. I will also cover a couple of takeaways from getting knotless braids or getting braids in general. It's been a while since I've had them, so it was sort of new to me. So if you are interested in seeing what styles that I've worn, also the do's and don'ts for knotless braids, please stay tuned. Okay, so the first style that I wore, or the first style that I kind of started to feel, so to speak, was the bun. The bun is like super easy, and it was my go-to thing in the very beginning. So what I generally do to get my bun right is I will I generally bend over, and that way all of the So what I like to do is take it and separate it into two different sections and twist one around, and the cool thing about the braids with the stretched ends is a lot of the times you don't have to use a bobby pin to secure them. All right. As you can see, I have not done my edges yet. I will do them prior to me leaving the house today. All right, number 2. So let me just say one takeaway from having knotless braids and having relatively long hair is that my braids are hip length, and my hair is very long, and it is close to that area. And so I will say that shortly after getting my hair done the next day, I noticed that close to the ends of these braids, which the ends look like this, my hair is all the way down to this point. So that is all that is the only area there that's braided that my hair is not in. So up until this point, so what I would say is, or what I would suggest is, if you have hair that is this long or longer, where the hair is getting thinner down at the bottom, I would say to get the braids a little longer, because the very next day I could see where my hair was sticking out of the braids because the end is very thin. So all like right here, I can see my hair sticking out. So unless anybody knows anything different, I would suggest getting this portion of your braid thicker, because of it being so thin, my hair is sticking out. So whereas I wanted to keep this style for maybe a month and a half, I don't think I'll be able to do so because my hair is sticking out. And to me, braids are supposed to be a protective style, and if my hair is exposed, then what am I protecting? All right. The second style is also one of my faves. It's super easy to do, and like if you're running late in the morning and you have these in, first of all, if you have these in anyway, it's like you can get dressed, out the door, period, boo. However, if you want to do something a little more cute or whatever, so I favor side parts as opposed to middle parts. And I take the left side, 3 on the left side, and then I also, on the right side, make sure all the hair is coming down. And then I also take the front 3 as well, and I pull it to the back like so. And then I like to wear them going to the front. I think that is super cute, and it's a very, very easy and quick style. And so the takeaways from this style that I've observed is you don't want to pull the braids that are on the perimeter that are going back. You don't want to pull them very tight, because if you do, your edges will feel like over time someone is just yanking and pulling on them, and that's not what you want. Again, this is a protective style, so you want your edges to still be there when you take these suckers out, okay? All right, so this is style number 2. And another thing I would say is when you are putting your braids into a ponytail holder, you don't have to constantly wrap your ponytail holder and tighten it and tighten and tighten it when you're doing the ponytails that the hair goes into the bun, because that is unnecessary tension that you do not want on your edges or your scalp. So take this, I twist mine, just simply because it's something that I do with my own hair when I'm doing my buns. Just twist mine, go around, around, around. And this is style number 3. And I really like the little bang here. I think that is super cute, and it kind of like makes me feel a little adolescent a little bit. I haven't had a bang in forever, and definitely not one like this, so that is definitely cute. And I do like the one little braid right in front of your ear. Definitely, definitely, definitely cute. And I think a lot of these styles, the big hoops kind of set it off. Yeah, I haven't worn any other type of earrings, I don't think, since I've had them. But the really big hoops, it's a big deal, okay? All right. But I probably will this week. This week is Thanksgiving. And although I don't plan on doing much of anything, I don't even want to eat the traditional Thanksgiving feast this year, I want to actually have pizza. That is a bit different for what we generally do. However, I'm going to make it work. And so here I'm just doing an under braid. Off to the side, braiding it down. All right, and taking a tire. And when you put the tie on the end, I had to learn the hard way. When you're doing the tie on the end as opposed to the bun or ponytail up here, you really want to make sure that it's tight because it will slide off. I don't know how this happened, but while on vacation, I lost my tie, and I don't know how it happened, but it was on the stove, the whole stove. I don't know how it happened because I lost it in the living room. I don't know what happened, but make sure that you secure this tie at the end of the hair very tightly. All right, so for this particular style, I prefer that all of the hair come over to this side. It just looks really good with the braid right next to it. I really like the braid coming from over on this side. I don't really part my hair on the right side and bring the hair over to the left. So this is style number 4. I really like this style. And for this one, all right, so you could even not have any hair hanging and just have everything going into your braid. All right, so that was, gosh, that was number 5. All right, something that, another takeaway I will say is the back of my head. That last row of braids, the braids in the kitchen, my hair is tied up at night, it seems to pull on the braids back there. I'm pretty sure everybody's had them where you get the little bumps from your hair being pulled too tight. I have experienced those on my back row braids in my kitchen. So I will say be mindful of the way that you have your hair tied up when you sleep at night. And also what I started doing was once I put my hair up for the evening, the back row braids, I'll pull down just a little bit. That way they are not pulled extra tightly while I'm sleeping or while I'm laying down. I have not, look, it's the middle part, who knew? I have not worn my braids pulled into a pony. I'm pretty sure it'll be cute. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Just a little. I'm gonna leave the side braids out because I think those are super cute. And use a little twisty tie here. And I'm only going to do this twice. I've seen some people on here doing the styles with their knotless braids and they pull that thing so tight. Oh my gosh. Like, do you want edges when this is done or not? Cause sis. All right, so this is the pony. I love this style. And another takeaway for me having the knotless braids is the hair just falling everywhere. Like if it's down, if it's in the pony, when you bend over, that hair is coming forward. I don't like that. My hair is very long. I would say it's pretty thick. One thing that I learned at a very young age is I don't like to feel my hair on my neck. I don't like to constantly have to move it out of my face. I don't like all of that. I don't like when it's touching my face. I don't like any of that. And that will be another takeaway for me, is the braids are always there. Unless you have your hair like in a bun or something, you always have hair that having to touch. So I do not like that part. But I absolutely love the versatility of this hair. All right. Super cute. I don't like how this didn't twist right. Whatever, you get the gist. So, putting a desired amount of braids to the front, and you'll want to do like a deep side part. And this is going to create sort of a swoop with your braids. And you want to swoop it into sort of a low pony. All right, so this will be style number 8. And I do like putting a pony off to the side. I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but I expressed how this would never be a style for me. I don't like to have hair hanging in my face. However, some of you may enjoy this style. So just a simple high pony. And again, be mindful of how tight you're pulling your edges. And the cool thing about it is, if you feel like you're pulling your edges too tight, you don't have to take the ponytail down, start over. You just simply find whichever ponytail that is, whichever braid that's pulling. You just go to it and just pull down on it some. Just pull down, and you'll see, or you also see and you'll feel that the tension is being released on your edges, or whatever braid that you have pulled too tight. So since my hair is up right now, I'm going to go ahead and fix my edges. So I've been using a different edge control here recently, and it is called, it's either TYCHE. It's called True Edge Controller Extreme Hold, which looks like this. and it I think it was about 4 different scents from the beauty supply store, and I chose to go with the cherry scented one. It says that it's infused with black castor oil and hemp seed oil, and it lasts up to 24 hours. I will say that the first time that I used this, it lasted 2 days. Yep, 2 freaking days this edge control lasted on me, and I did more than just around the edges. I used it to slick back the actual edge part of my hair. Well, that sounds weird, right? So anyway, so I used it on like the first inch of my hair, and my hair was in the same place for 2 days. No, I could rub over it, no little sprigglies popped up or anything. It was perfect. So I'm gonna use this. I like it. It smells very good. I will say that you have to be careful, as it does not mix well with other products. So if you do have something already on your hair or on your edges, it may flake up, not flake, but it may turn white on you, because you just like kind of sort of how Eco Styler doesn't pair well with everything. This is one of those things. It works really, really good. However, it doesn't like all hair supplies. So I will tell you to be mindful on that. However, this stuff is legit. And I've been like, lately I've been creating some fake little sideburn pieces here that of course they curl up because I have natural hair. All right, you guys, thanks for coming by to watch another one of my videos. I certainly do appreciate you. Well, I'll see you in the next video.